Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Business Standard newspaper headlines. So, first of all, ESER returns to steel biz with $8 billion investment. Next, government likely to lower freight rates for coastal shipping of coals. Next, fitment panel to examine Pan Masala SAS structure. Next, Goa to Dubai airfares on Holi high. Next, had meeting with Adani Group happy about LIC chief. Next, China defense budget rise by 7.2%, 3 multiply India's. Next, growth target set at 5% lowest in 25 years. Next, Ola Uber may move court over Delhi bike service ban. Next, packaged tea consumption growth slows on price pinch. Next, rupees 7,000 crore PLI boost for toys, bicycle components soon. Next, on page number 2 in companies section under that NCLAT rejects petition against McDonald insolvency proceedings. Next, SCL Tech expects to double semiconductor biz in 4 years. Next, Maruti expects chip shortage to persist for few more quarters. Next, the Hajj FY23 revenue set to rise by over 80% to rupees 2300 crore. Next, Square Yards rises rupees 112 crore from HNIs for office space in Hyderabad. Next, solar PLI scheme, Reliance Shirdi Sai bid for 6 gigawatt each. Next, Flexwork, a future with a past history at Infosys. Next, private consumption picks up pace as inflation cools. Next, packaged tea consumption growth slow on price inch. Next, Britannia to rise women workforce to 50% 2024. Next, 65% women prefer real estate for investment. Anna Rock. Next, on page number 5, in companies section under that, cloud over AGEL plans bad news for India's RE future. Next, Ola Uber may book ride to court over ban on bike service in Delhi. Next, drunk and asleep student pees on co-passenger. On page number 6 in economy section under that, Rajan warns of Hindu rate of growth in India. Next, center saved $27 billion using DBT, says Economic Affairs Secretary. Next, police search Asianet Kerala office days after left protest. Next, opposition leaders write to PM on misuse of central agencies. Next, fiscal deficit. FinMin monitors daily receipts and expenses. Next, judiciary must be allowed to interpret constitution. Supreme Court judge. Next, Navy successfully test fires BrahMos supersonic missile. Next, had meeting with Adani's happy about it LIC chief. Next, OPS bad for India, says BFRDA ex-boss. Next, road sector saddled with most delayed projects. Next, 58 quality control orders soon. Next, shift to multiple price auction of government debt, bond traders urge RBI. Next, Bank of Ceylon, SBI, Indian Bank talk benefit of rupees trade in Colombo. Then next on page next growth booster nano DAP production may kick off in Paradip soon. On page number 18 economy section under that, per capita income doubles since 14 but uneven distribution a challenge. Next, coastal shipping of coal may soon become cheaper. Next, 80% of FAME scheme outlay for E2WS disturbed has so far. Next, Kotak Bank to create vertical for mid-market firms. Next, new export strategy must be a result of introspection. Next, Bank of Baroda cuts interest rates on home MSME loans till March 31. Next, 91,000 retired employees apply for higher pension. Then I comes to page number 9 in politics and public affairs section. Under that, said unsaid promises set the stage for Karnataka polls. Next, a new experiment in political mobilization. Next, sweetening the pole pot. Next, region, politics, and identity. Then I comes to page number 10 in world section. China defense budget raised by 7.2%, three times India's one third of America. Next, GDP growth target set at 5%, lowest in over 25 years. Next, cannot get my money out of China. India better investment option, says Mobius. Next, Imran dodges arrest, has cops show up at his house. Next, Saudi boom pushes business activity close to 8-year high. Next, Tesla recalls 3470 Model Y vehicles over loose bolts. Next, historic high seas agreement reached after decade of talks. Then I comes to page number 11 in opposition section under that regulatory independence. Next, G20 uranium problem. Next, the roots of global success. Next, coal versus gas or coal and gas. Next, the electromy syndrome. Then I comes to page number 14 in technology section that speeding up judicial processes. Next, technology enhances responsible mind. Next, India has a delivery hub is very important for us. Next, then I comes to page number 15 in take two section under that a sugar rush for emission. Next, inspection and supervision, RBI dons new clothes. Next, labor scares from COVID-19. On page number 16, in that is that dishwasher truly green or another case of greenwashing? Next, Pathan nets rupees 1028 of crore worldwide, claims number one Hindi film tag in India. On page number 17, the smart investor section under that improving outlook upgrades to keep wheels turning for auto cause. Next, India's market cap to GDP ratio slipped to 95 in FY23. Next, women not yet on board minding the gender gap. Next, just how thin is the glass ceiling? Next, Nifty on the up and up after pullback. Next, lock-in expiry for three companies draw closer. Next, Whirlpool of India may face F&O X. Next, event of this week in that. Next, top bulk deals. Next, India is no longer a crazily expensive market. Then I comes to page number 18 in personal finance section under that. Consultant must for fixed to floating loan shift. Next, check out benefit illustration to Gaj policy return. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.